today. It's me. Good days. Good day, guys. How's going? Sorry for not, I'll talk about it. Rolf, the gifts of you're stuck with me now. Thank you, John Albert, by Super. It covers my face. Doing better than you. Dude, I swear to God, man, I'm feeling way better than I was feeling yesterday. But I'll have you know, dude, I had the worst week. I wouldn't say it's the worst week. I'd say it's one of the worst weeks. Let me move my alerts back here. I don't remember where it was. Oh, thank you, everybody. Thank you. Thank you, Vanessa, for 13 months. Thank you, welcome back. And thank you. What's your super dog getting sick? I'm sorry. I'll tell you about it. Thank you for another name. Thank you for this. Okay, thank you. I really appreciate it. I don't think for a minute you need to stream it as long as you feel up to. This will probably be a short one, I think. They come at Kramer 22 months. Thank you. Welcome back. Thank you guys so much for coming. Well, no, it's because I want to stream too, because I want to update you on Invaders things that's happening in the coming week. So, as you guys may or may not have realized, I was away for a little more than a couple days. Thank you, Alex, for the 22 months. Welcome back. Thank you. Thank you, Jonago, for the 22 for the super sick gang. Yeah, that sucks. Yeah, you already know about the spawn tickets. I know, but some of you haven't known yet, man. I haven't told you guys. I'll tell you like right now, okay? Damn it! Curses! The tickets, man! We got the tickets! Our tickets are now on sale. Does anybody have the link? Does anybody have the link? Is it this one? We have the links for our online streaming. What the hell is wrong with my alerts? The general laughs and giggles make everything okay. You're not the best thing on the internet right now. How nice! Thank you! How kind! How kind of you! That was my alerts, man. I don't know. It's like freaking out right now. I have no clue. Maybe it's the stupid OBS update. Because I updated my OBS. So this is how you sound now. How bad was it yesterday? What the hell? It sounds so funny! Thank you, Nana, for the zipper. I'm not sure if you're feeling that much better, but glad to see you again. But when this work, but I had to give it my own name and chat again. Oh, man! Thank you, Leonardo, for 7 months, and welcome back. Thank you. Yeah, I think it's still BS update, man. What the hell? Even the alerts are sick. No, okay, so... so let me paste in the links to the ticket to purchase. You can buy tickets to first transmission from here. You can purchase, live streaming tickets to watch the thing live. And I think, is there a way to like give it out for free? Because I want to give it out for free. The tickets! I gotta make a mem. I gotta log in. I'm too lazy to do that. Okay, next time. Okay, anyways, so over, now that people are here. So last week, around, was it the weekend? Was I out the whole weekend? So the whole weekend, so the first day I came down with a pretty bad, like, sore throat. And then I'm like, you know what, chat? It's fine. And then I came, and then it turned into a cough for some reason. So it turned into a cough, and I was having like that smoker cough. You know when you like cough and it tastes really bad at the back of your throat? So yeah, that happened. And about a couple days ago, my cough got better. Okay, so I'm no longer coughing as much. Okay, so I was like, yeah, you know what? I'm ready to stream. And then I ordered. And I got. Damn, that was super. I still funds for a charity for street children just like you guys in your small part. Thank you. And I got takeout. Man. I went and I was like, you know what? I feel good today. I'm gonna get myself a posh poke bowl from this one really liberal looking poke bowl place. And it was the freaking rice was like purple or something. It was like liberal poke bowl, and I got food poisoning even though everything in there was like freaking cooked, man. It was like cooked fish in the poke bowl. And I got, it was like liberal Pokeball, man. It was like, it had like purple rice, and it had like cooked food, and it had like avocado and stuff, man. I got a woke, and lots of woke Pokeball lips got me again! Dude! It honestly, it tasted pretty good. It tasted pretty good. Okay, it was a pretty good Pokeball. Dude, it was like some like freaking farm to table and like what is that? What is that other stuff? Like they had like a vegan stuff and the vegetarian stuff in the menu. Hey, Jelly, you're gonna become one of the best. Shout out everyone hanging out in the chat. Thank you, Sean, for the memo. Yeah, organic. Was it expensive? Yes! And it tasted pretty good. It was pretty good. Our Pokeballs usually served with raw fish. Yeah, but they were woke, so the fish was cooked. I don't know, man. It was so stupid. Yeah, anyways. You're leaving them a crap review? Yes. I was like, this made me throw up. Dude, did you tip them? Well, what kind of question was that? Why does that matter? Yeah, anyways, I threw up. I was like throwing up, I think a couple hours after that. And then I vomited, like, literally everything that I ate that day. Like, I was, like, crippled, right? I could barely get out of bed. Sorry, I haven't talked to anybody in like... Hello? Oh no! My stream died! What the hell is going on? Hello? Hello? I'm not sending any more bits. Kilobytes. I'm no longer sending any more kilobytes per second. I think I should be back. I'm back. YouTube is throwing up. What was I talking about? They're putting chemicals in the Pokeballs. They're turning the freaking jellies gay. Yeah, exactly. It's what I'm saying, man. Freaking, the wokes got to my YouTube stream. Dang, you ran for 3 months. Hope you didn't get the new vomiting virus that's been going around. I think I might have gotten it. If it's a thing that's been going on, I think I may or may not have gotten it. Yeah, anyway, sorry if I sound kind of weird. I haven't talked to anybody in like 50 years. I'm back. Hello. Yeah, anyways, that 24 hours when I was sickest was like the worst. yesterday I only threw up like in the morning and in the afternoon. So like after that I kind of got way better. So I was just chilling. Like, you know, after I threw, I was like sleeping. Who are you? What the hell, man? Yeah, and then so like the day I got actually sick and throwing up, right? I'm still nauseous, but it's fine. I had water in the morning. Dude, it was terrible. I had to like wear like a plastic bag around my neck so I could throw up. Like anytime I wanted. Because I couldn't. One time I was like lying down and I yawned and then I gagged and I had to immediately throw up. Yeah, I had to wear like a little, you know, those plastic bags with like those drawstrings? I had to wear that next to me. I had to like wear that on around my neck. I was like, I was feeling kind of sleepy and I hit a yawn and I was like I was like gagging and it sucks, man. No, it wasn't a straw, it was like a plastic bag with like the drawstring. Do you know what I'm talking about? Like at the dentist? I don't think that's a plastic bag. It's a little bit different. Like a bib. Yeah, I had to wear like a bib. Are you sure you aren't pregnant? Well, I'm Virgin Mary. This is the second coming of Jesus. Third? I'm going to birth baby Jesus. Number 2. Dude, can you not die, please? I didn't eat anything. I didn't eat anything for like an entire day. Okay, and yesterday when I was about to stream, I was like, I'm gonna tell chat about how snatched my waist is right now because there's nothing in it. There's like nothing in my stomach. So I'm gonna tell chat how snatched my tummy is. Completely flat. I've never been so snatched in my life because my stomach is always filled with food. Great for weight loss. I should just throw up everything from now on so I can always be skinny. Pics I'm not dead. Pics are crazy. No. Speaking of pics, I was talking to Dizzy this morning. And Dizzy said something really funny. Hold on, let me scroll up. Did you manage to visit your local racist doctor? No, I was way too sick to even like go out of the house. I was like actually way too sick. I was like just crippled in bed, and like anything I needed, I would just get it delivered. Cause I was just cooked. I was just finished. There was no way I could have gotten in the car and survived. That was how bad it was. Abstinence now 99.99998% effective. They ran a silver under the name. Yeah. True. No, please not periodically enjoy the content. No, I googled it, man. I googled it and it said that if you drink sports drinks, you recover from food poisoning at home. So I did that. Thank you for the 5-man boss tools and this. Thank you. Hold on, I'm nauseous. Yeah, anyways. Thank you for the skill member to member. Welcome, stay. Welcome, these are nights. Whenever you're sick, you gotta drink water. Yeah, like sports drinks, man. And there's just sports drinks, so I started sipping sports drinks. I sipped sports drinks. You can also eat gel. I did. I got white bread and then I ate, and then I threw it all up. Yeah, Pocari. Not Monster Energy. Are you crazy? Oh, yeah, anyways. Yeah, white bread. I like white bread. You know, I read online that white bread is for like poor people because like white bread is like cheap or something and like fast to make. Thank you much for the sub buying. Yeah, apparently like white bread's like the mass-produced things, and it gives you like energy. And then I read online that it's like the cheapest form of bread, so technically it's like for poor people. Yeah, it has like no nutrition. Yeah. It's very sugary. Yeah, what he said. Thanks, let's go on our top months. Let's go right about and give me some energy. You can work on like sitting, but my bed is warm and comfortable. I need to work out. I haven't been anywhere since I got sick. It sucks. Thanks, let's come on our 12 months. Eating you. My bed is. I just want to get out of bed. I just want to get out of bed. Honestly, I just want to get. I need to touch grass. I haven't touched grass in too long. Yeah, white bread. I think wholemeal bread freaking sucks. I don't know about you, but I think the poor people bread is peak bread. I think rye bread freaking sucks. I think sourdough freaking sucks. I think wholemeal freaking sucks. I think the brown stuff freaking sucks. I'm a hater, man. I think it sucks, dude. Sourdough, I don't like sourdough, man. It's hard. Like the crust is like so hard. Cause sourdough is like the closest thing to white bread. Whole grain freaking sucks too. Whole bread freaking sucks. I don't like crunchy crust. No, I think your sources suck. Yeah, I think your sources suck. Thank you, Alden Lord, for the advice. Thank you. I don't watch a bunch of clips. More I see it proof. Very cute and based alien. No, not based. I'm not based. I'm woke. Thank you, Dragon, for the advice. Can Jelly sleep in your bed, chat? She threw up in hers. I did not throw up in my bed. I made sure to throw up in the bag. I don't like bread, man. I just don't like. I'm not a person who enjoys bread. Okay. I like. What was that? What's that? What would it be? Brioche. I like brioche. Cheesy bread is the one true bread. No, cheesy bread also sucks. It just makes me feel terrible after eating it. Non-EU person spotted. What gave it away? My stream times? You've gone too far now. Okay, banana bread's pretty good. Garlic bread is good when it's not too hard. Are you lactose intolerant? No, I am not. I sure hope not. Rice cakes? What the hell are rice cakes? Like onigiri? That's rice balls. What the hell are rice cakes? They have food allergies. No. I'm not white. I like mochi. I don't know, man. I'm just not like a carb girl. You know, the only carbs I actually like is like rice. Rice? I like rice. I like ramen. I'm not too much of a carbs girl. I realized I probably told you this already, but I realized that I do not like eating sweets. I'm not a sweets girl. I like the aesthetic of it. Have I told you this before? I feel like I've told you this before. I think the aesthetic of like chocolate and like ice cream and like pudding is really nice, but when it comes to actually eating it, I'd rather not. White bread, soft, sweet, flavorless. Dude, when you haven't eaten anything in like a day, white bread tastes pretty damn good. Hope you're feeling better. I got sick too, twins. No! Get well soon. Get well soon. You don't like ice cream? I don't know, like whenever I go get like ice cream or like soft serve, I would like go, it would be for the aesthetic, you know, it wouldn't be because I feel like eating ice cream. I'd be so cute with ice cream in my hand right now. And I would just eat it because I already have it. It's messed up, dude. If I'm eating a vibe-based eating. I'm performative ice cream eating. I'm a girl. I'm just a girl. I'm just a girl. I think you should do a bunch of dessert-themed accessories. I really like that one dessert-themed accessory brand. Dizzy would know this. Dizzy and... was it Ember? Dizzy and Ember would know this because... they saw me spend a bunch of money in Japan buying stuff from that brand. There is no electricity for a whole 4 days straight, almost the entire city of living, so I've been watching a lot of your vlogs. Thanks for being here. Thank you so much for the 4 months. Thank you. I hope I can entertain you. Thank you, Steve, for 12 months. They've listened to your last video. You got it. I'll try to stream more after. I think I'll be fine from today onwards. I think they like chocolate. I like chocolate. I'm okay with chocolate, but like not chocolate flavored things. Ahem. Ahem. So no throw up. Not yet. 24K Dubai chocolate labubu. Yes, I actually kind of want to try that. I like bitter chocolate. Yes, I like bitter chocolate. Just checking out. I say Jif. We didn't get Dizzy to eat more. She's too frail and small. Oh my god, speaking of Dizzy, she said something really funny to me before stream. Okay, let me read it out, right? I was like complaining about my like food poisoning. And then Dizzy was like, dude, I'm reading a crappy Korean manhwa. The female protagonist looks so much like Jelly IRL. Even the boobs are correct. And I was like, what the? Why do you remember what my boobs look like? And she said, why would I forget? So you gotta go to her stream and you gotta shame her for being a weirdo. Thank you, Ark. Let's start to She has a thing for you. It's like a love triangle. It's like a love rectangle. I feel. Why did I forget? And then she sent the picture, and I was like, that looks nothing like me. She sent a picture, and I was like, that looks absolutely nothing like me. Ridiculous. Didn't you shamelessly grow, Plumie? Maybe? Maybe. I thought he was an ass bug. I don't know. I think she's both. You said once the world was not ready for your opinions on women, are you able to elaborate at all without risking cancellation? Inquiring minds want to know. It's fine if you don't want to answer. Elden Lord 1986. In my most vulnerable state, when I am sick, when I am delirious, when I am this crippled, you come into my stream, you drop me a yellow super chat, and you ask me about my opinions on women. You know deep down in your heart that at my weakest time, at my weakest point, I will give the strongest opinions and the least filtered opinions. That is why you ask. Am I right? Am I right, Elden Lord 1986? And I'm aware of your tricks, your shenanigans. I'm aware of that, so I will keep my mouth shut, because if I speak, I will be in big trouble. try again next time when I'm distracted by a game about gambling. Try it again next time. New here. That was pretty funny. I'll give that to you, Elden Lord 1986. I'll give that to you. You're pretty freaking funny. You're pretty funny, dude. Thank you, John Baker, to 732 Super. Have you had monkey bread before, Jelly? It's a pastry bread. No, I've never had monkey bread. What the hell is a monkey bread? Is that like a thing where if I say yes, it'll immediately dox where I'm from? Because it sounds like a pretty local thing. Yes, no? There's always one person who gets the Jelly experience for the first time. Like the public chat stream call out. That's pretty... Yeah, Elden Lord, you gotta ask that when I'm like distracted playing Mega Bonk or something. When I'm like not thinking, I'm like, I think women are... ellipses. And then, yeah. Maybe then you can clip me. Maybe then you can cancel me. Put me on Twitter. Thank you, Sky's better for the soup. For the soup. Why? You just don't be sick, Jared. That's right. Why does Jelly Rashid as you outfit? You have competition for cutest boy in phase. You're forgetting Mari_Ian. I find it offensive that you were ignoring Mari_Ian for a competitor. I was like, why the hell would I want to be a boy? My bad. Yeah, you better kneel and apologize. You're ashamed to be a woman. I know it because of how they act on the internet and the stuff they read are very slappa. I'm ashamed. I wouldn't say I'm ashamed of being a woman. I just think some... Nice try. Thank you, Lee Pie, for the 10 super. Nice try. Mari's definitely a girl. Have you seen her nails? Have you seen my nails? Have you seen my nails? My nails are pretty. Alright, my nails were pretty. It's cooked right now, but it was pretty. Yeah, nice one. Almost got me. Close. People are really trying to catch Jelly today. I come back for after a couple days of not stream. I come back and then the first thing you do is you try to rage bait me. What the hell is this about? Do you even care? Do you even care for me and my well-being? You're gonna catch me lacking. I'm not gonna fall for your tricks. I'm not gonna fall for your tricks. No, not really. What the hell? What the hell, man? Did you see Sheena Femboy hair? I think the Sheena Femboy hair is very cute. I think with her new rigging and with her new outfit and with her hairstyle, I think that she is very cute and it makes me feel things. You know what I mean? I think... Why did you call that femboy hair? I think Sheena is at the peak of her cuteness right now, and if it makes me feel things, you should also feel things. Yes? Yes? No? Yes? No? Yes? Yes? No? No? Yes? Yes? No? Does that make sense? Sorry, I'm not gay? Then why are you watching me? You feel fruity? I'm always fruity. Ever since the Pokeball, I've been woke. I've been so woke ever since my Pokeball. Ever since the Pokeball that was really good but also got me sick, I've been extremely woke. You know what? Being gay is okay. And Sigma. Thank you for the 5 tips, G-Tard Knight. Welcome, Jack, Jelly, Jope, Joing Jetter. Thank you. I've got the woke virus now, man. You're making us sick. Yeah, that's what you get. Now try to say it without laughing. I'm gay. I've got the blue hair. Yeah, it's the blue women got to band together to make the woke club. And we must fight for various rights of various minorities and etc., etc. Unsubscribed. It was inevitable. All it took was a goddamn Pokeball and a virus. You're now aware of the hairline showing through your neck. I am aware, but I don't know how to get rid of it. It's messed up. Hold on. I think if I do this. I was like tilting my head down because of that. What the hell? What the hell, man? I don't know how to fix it, man. I don't know what's going on. I don't know what's going on. Blink twice if they have you hostage. That's so weird. Was this here? Was this always here? Was this always here? Maybe I'll just change my hairstyle. Maybe I'll just change my hairstyle. Maybe I'll click fix and hopefully it'll fix something. Oops. I'm now stuck. What the hell, man? Oh well, you know what? It's fine. I'll just change my hair. I'll just switch it. There we go. There we go. Maybe this. No, ow. Maybe this. Maybe this. Maybe this. Maybe this. Am I back? I'm back. Hi guys. I'm back. I'm back. I think I'm back. I think I'm good. Hair fixed it. It's the magical hair. Yeah, anyways. What was I talking about? What was I talking about? I don't remember anymore. I lost my train of thought. My brain is now fried. My brain is now fried. I'm back. I'm finished. I'm finished. Nice try. You know, actually, my opinions on women have like seriously improved ever since. Not like they were bad. My opinions on women have seriously improved ever since I met the Invaders. Jelly, you're my favorite monkey ever again. Well, thank you, Lord Cat. Girl, Sadie. Yeah. How nice. Yeah, ever since I met them, ever since I've started talking to them, You know, I think my opinions on women have seriously gone through the roof. You know? And I think just like guys, there are bad women, there are bad men, you know? And it's those people that give our genders a bad rep. You know? I think it's unrealistic expectations considering your sample size is Invaders, which, I mean, yeah, when I go on Instagram and I scroll my reels and then the next, like the reels I see are like of the women talking about how they love being whores and cheating on their boyfriends, it is a pretty bad look. You know what I mean? It's a pretty bad look. What happened to our female friends? Oh, I mean, we're still pretty okay. But, they did some pretty weird things. So, I'm like a little bit weirded out. So I'm like, you know, not that close, but they did pretty weird things. And it's not like something I can talk about either. But it's okay. Yeah, anyways, we were talking about, some things I didn't agree with personally based on personal opinion. And I don't think I talked to my parents about it actually. I talked to actually Invaders Wish about it, about my problems, and I talked to my parents about it, and then they both came to the same conclusion that it is pointless to try to, you know, do anything. So like I was like, you know, it's fine. It's okay. Sometimes it just happens. And I was like, can I still? So they were like, you can still be friends, but just not super close. You know? So I was like, okay, I get it. I know how to act now. That's okay. And yeah, anyways. Yeah, I just think that the Wish Girls, like if all women were like Wish Girls, the world would be such a beautiful, sunshiny rainbow pony place. You know, it would be so bright and colorful, and so lovely in every single way. You know, shiny is heaven. Yeah, they're so selfless and so genuinely kind and thoughtful that it makes me think that every woman I'm going to ever meet in my life will be like them. Do you still think women shouldn't be able to vote? I never said women shouldn't be able to vote! I never said that! I never said that. Nice try. I never said that. I never said that. I never said that. Ever, including off stream. Yeah. Someone find that clip. I don't have there's no way, dude. I never said that. Shirley, clueless. I never said that. That didn't answer the question. Look, dude, in the PhaseConnect code of conduct, there's like a thing that says, do not be political. Okay, if I say something about who I think should be able to vote, that would be considered political, and I can't do that. Thank you. Our another name it has Zupo the Magic Pixie Dream Girls video about Vtubers comes about. What the hell is that? You read the code of conduct? No, actually. But I assume that there has to be something about no speaking of politics, because that's like a no-brainer. Never stopped you last time. But I never said anything about politics. I don't break Also, my politics, my stance on politics literally doesn't matter. I'm like a literal illegal alien. Right? I literally don't matter. Like, what my opinions, what I think, I'm like, I literally don't matter. I'm literally like the minority of minorities. Okay? So you shouldn't take me seriously at all. You'd be crazy if you did, because you would be you know, a little lacking in IQ if you did. Don't get banned? How am I supposed to? How am I gonna get banned? I'm just stating facts. I'm just stating facts. Actually, first time donating, social media tends to show us the worst of people, so it's easy to develop negative thoughts about women, men, etc. I agree. That's true. Thank you, Hungry Gunga, for the super. That is true. I think we shouldn't stereotype. What am I saying? Of course we should stereotype. Anyways, Mercenary, thank you for the 5 super. She's just like me, for real, for real. Yay! Thank you, just another super. With yours, I'm not Mexican. Not Mexican. Not Mexican. No, but I mean, it's true. I think you should just form. It's fine to have like stereotypes, fine to like laugh about it and stuff, but I think I draw the line when you like actively apply it to somebody who is not even somebody who's like perfectly fine. You know, it's like fine if the person like falls into a stereotype and you make fun of their stereotype. But if like they don't even fall into a stereotype and then you make fun of them for a stereotype, it's a little bit weird. You know? And Chad likes to tease you, munches popcorn. Yeah, I mean if like, you know, some stereotypes are pretty goddamn funny, you know, but if you know, I don't know. I think you form your opinions based on the person that you meet. What's the funniest you think? Kitchen. I think Kitchen is goddamn funny. Because it's true. Assumptions are necessary, but you can abuse them. Like, you can... Yeah, when you, like, actually push the assumption onto them, like, you push the stereotype onto them, and then they're not, like, happy with it, I think that's a little bit far. But if, like, you're like, Jelly should go in the kitchen and cook, I'd be like, it's really funny, and then, I mean, that's fine. Right? And then other people who are not part of the conversation should not come in and go like, oh, you're offending Jelly. I think that one is even worse than anything else. I think that one is especially worse. Like it's not about you, man. Stop making it about you, etc., etc. You're offending chat by saying, yeah, it's like that one thing. I consent. Is there someone you forgot to ask? Like that's what I'm talking about. Thank you, Jason, and emotion about Super. I'm so true. As a Reddit moderator myself, I agree that these stereotypes are harmful. Vomits and dies of cringe. Kind of made my skin crawl a little bit, but it's funny. You stereotype men to be abusive and women to be untrustworthy and complain a lot. I don't stereotype men to be abusive. When the hell did I ever say that? Also, let me do what I want, man. If you don't like hearing me complain, just leave, man. Don't complain about me complaining. That's cringe. You can offend us, though, and we will not take it personally. No, but if you're offended by it, that means you're basically taking it personally, and you're already offended. So how is that? How is it help? How is it? Wait, what? We don't recognize the difference between a stereotype and an individual is whenever things go wrong. Yeah, I don't know. It's like a fine line between being funny and being cringe. You know? Can I complain about you not horking on stream? What's horking? Things 10% months. You've been calling us obese for like months now. I don't. I'm not. I don't call you guys obese. I call you guys fun-sized. Fun-sized. No, I'm not horking it because it would be disgusting to do that. Even though I'm kind of struggling here. But it's kind of taking my mind off of it by talking, so it's okay. You're like 700 pounds, man. 4 cells the opposite of fun. You're happy sized. You're big sized. Happy sized. Satellite sized. Now I'm calling you short. What would be short to you? Like, it's 5 feet short. I'm 5 feet, so I would expect you to be taller. Great value. Costco sized. Costco sized. Snowflakes of every flavor suck. Stop being offended by everything. I don't know. Look, let me play devil's advocate here. Let me play devil's advocate. Okay, let me think about it. I think some people just have never really run into like a problem of their own. Either that or their problems are way too large for them to handle themselves. You know what I mean? Devil's advocate? Yeah, I think some people, it's either they're mentally ill, in which case if they are, cut them some goddamn slack. But if they're not, I mean, most of them probably are, but I don't know. Sometimes people's problems are too big for them to handle. Sometimes they have too much going on in their daily lives. They can't really tackle themselves, which is why they kind of look for some problems to like personally relate to, I guess. Either that or they don't have any problems, and you know how people, we just invent them. Something like that. I'm not talking about women, I'm talking about people in general. I'm fun sized. I thought fun size was large sized. You're venti. No, you're grande in a Starbucks. Can I get a happy birthday for you, Jelly? If not, I'll be super offended. Happy birthday to you. Thank you for this. For the member, welcome back. A Trenta. I'm a venti, you're Trenta. Yes? My back hurts from lying down all day! No, but anyways, Venti's bigger than Grande? What the hell? Okay, Grande is small size? What the hell, man? I don't know. Fun size is relation to American candy bars, regular ones being big and fun size being like a tenth of the size. Why don't they call them mini sized? Why would they call it fun size? It's not fun if I get less product. Bendy's 20 ounce. Sorry, I don't go to Starbucks enough, man. What else? Normally we just refer to it as SML. XL, 2XL, 3XL, 4XL, 6XL. King sized. I'm a 6XL? Mini sounds bad to a mini candy and fun size candy, but why would they lie? Fun size in America is extra, so why would they lie? It's called mini, just call it mini. Sounds worse. God damn it. Seriously, is there like marketing proof behind, you know, fun size selling more, mini size selling less, 6, 7? I'm fun sized. I'm normal. I like to think that I'm normal size. I hate marketing departments. You know, I've been going so crazy recently with like, cause I've had a lot of time to think for myself, right? I've had a lot of time to think for myself. I've been like trying to imagine what it would be like to like think like, oops, let me just move my chat up here. I'm just like thinking about, you know, in a company, right? For example, the company I'm in, you know, I think about what's best for me, the employee, and what's best for the CEO, right? I've been thinking a lot about that. I've been thinking so much about it, my brain feels like it's expanded. You know, I don't remember what I thought about though. Ideally, they don't usually align. They don't usually align. I think it's better with like the, if you think about like consumer versus company. You know, I've been thinking about like Shein, right? The store that sells, you know, like the clothing online store. You know? What's good for one is good for the other long term. No, but companies have to prioritize profits. Right? It's always about the profits. And it's not even because of them, it's because of the shareholders. I'm thinking about Shein, man. Big brain. I'm not really big brain. I'm just thinking about things that I'm never going to be able to experience. Temu? I don't know about Temu. I think about Shein. You know how Shein like cuts out like a lot of, what is that? A lot of margin, like the margin, the profit margin, it's like really low. And like something about their workers' conditions, even though the workers' conditions are not even like worse compared to the conditions like in the actual city that they apparently manufacture 99% of their Shein products in. But then people cry about it anyways because to them in their culture it's like not correct, but like, you know, in the local culture it is correct and it actually pays a little bit more if you do a lot of overtime. My mind is a raging torrent, flooded with rivulets of thought cascading into a waterfall of creative alternatives. I'm not that verbose. Also, when you're sick, when you fall sick and you can do nothing but think, you can't even look at your phone and play Uma Musume because that makes you want to throw up. You start to think about a lot of things. Most of those factories are horrible because of the work hours. Yeah, but what they're attacking is Shein themselves, right? Like, I think the work hours are pretty goddamn bad, but like, so are the work hours of all the factories surrounding it. I got Manhattan Cafe. Yeah, so are the conditions and the work hours of the countries of the companies surrounding it. You know? You get Group A finals? No, I didn't even run the damn cup, man. I couldn't even build. I haven't even built any like new horses from Unity Cup because I just got kind of washed. I just got kind of like drained. Please do not quit to work in a sweatshop. I would never. The pay is terribly bad. And the hours are really bad too. And I would never, ever work in a sweatshop. I would rather start a sweatshop instead. I would own the sweatshop. You know. Are you happy that you're at FaceConnect? I am extremely happy. I think this place is good for me. I don't know, there used to be like things that I didn't agree with Sakuna with, or like there are some like things I still think that are questionable, but that's always for my benefit, right? If you flip it around and you think about what's best for the company, then a lot of those things make sense. There's a lot of things actually that Sakuna does that benefits the talent more so than the company. Like, there's a lot of things that he does that does that, and it's very, very interesting to see, because, you know, for VTubers, we are the ones that are out. My hand. You know, for VTubers, the most important thing is keeping them happy, because they're the ones that are streaming, right? Streaming and, like, doing everything, basically. Like, the face of the company is the VTubers, right? So it would make complete sense that he would have to do that. You know, and I'm very grateful that he's smart enough to do that for everybody in the company. You know what I mean? It's like, cause I don't know, I think he explains it all very well to me when, like, sometimes we chat a bit about what it is like to work, to, like, run a company, I think. Cause, like, I hear a bit about work stuff from my dad, and I also hear a bit about work stuff from Sakana, especially when I first joined. I don't really talk to him anymore, but when I first joined PhaseConnect, I did spend a couple hours just listening to what it is like running a company, and sometimes when he makes, like, PR decisions, I would, like, DM him, I would ask him, like, why the hell did you do this? And then I would be like, I see, I get it now. And it's pretty interesting. Also, you're all totally normal, well-adjusted women who don't need wrangling. You are wrong. I've never been more wrong. Would you like to run one of your own? I could never. I would just... I'm way too trigger-happy and less... I'm not, like, level-minded enough to do this. It's the reason you can really tell us. I bet he's so gay right now, am I not? Anyways, I'm not level-headed enough to, like, do any of these CEO stuff. I would do, like, terrible PR decisions. And I'm way too impatient with women. I would be like, and I am way too emotional for this. You know, which is... Almost said something bad. Anyways, you'd make a great manager. I would not make a great manager. I'd make a terrible group. I would make a terrible manager. Woman. Shut up. I can't say that. Yeah, but I think it's like a thing. It's like a thing, you know? It's a real thing. It's a real thing. I think I'm just way too emotional. I won't be able to make fully logical decisions, even though I want to. You know? Don't knock it till you try. I don't have the capital! Dude, I'm not dumping $100,000 and starting my own company, Vtuber company, let alone what else. I'm so not cut out for, like, management things, even though I know that's, like, the next step for anybody who has a sizable capital. You know, you work, you start a company or something, you start investing in something, you know. But I'm just so emotionally crappy, dude. Here's a bit of investment in Jelly Connect. Do not invest in Jelly Connect. Do not invest. Do not invest. Do not sponsor. You could probably do it if you really tried. But have you ever considered, I don't want a future. I don't know, man. I don't want a future where I am the one doing everything. You know, the future where I am the breadwinner. You know, I want to be a poor wife who is fully dependent on their husband. You know, I want to be that, you know. I think the worst part about living alone is getting sick. I think the worst part about living alone is getting sick, because there's nobody to help you. You gotta crawl over and you gotta be miserable yourself. If you throw up a little bit, you gotta, you know, clean it up yourself. I think that is the worst part of it. And every time I get sick, one of the first things that come to mind is like, one of the first things that comes to mind is, when will this be over? Speaking of pick me fever, listen to phaseinvaders single pick me fever on Phase Music. Also, make sure to watch First Transmission. Also, make sure to buy Last Signal. Pick me fever, isn't it? Isn't that being sick always? When my dad gets sick, my mom cooks him soup. You know? And I'm like, man, I wish I had soup, and I get a little bit sad. What if your mom gets sick? My dad gets her takeout. My dad doesn't cook. My dad doesn't really know how to cook. I'll be sending him a cost-free butler application shortly. Okay, thank you, Mercy, for the super. I mean, yeah, I mean, it's cute. I mean, it's cute. I don't know. I think it's just like, you know, when I'm throwing up and stuff, you know, it's just like, I feel so lonely and miserable. It's so bad. It's just, I'm just like thrown up, and I'm like, damn, man, this kind of sucks. And then I would like cry a little bit. It's like so embarrassing, cause like I would like have a little mental breakdown, and I'd like cry, and I'd be like, oh my god, I'm so lonely. I'd be like, this is so sad. I'm so miserable right now, and I'm so lonely, and I'm cold. It's so funny. God, it's so funny now that you think about it. It's so sad. Right? God damn it, man. It's like the little tiny, like, yeah, anyways. I'm better now. Thank you, Reed. I might actually go out later in the day if I'm feeling better to go touch some grass, maybe eat some real food. Get the man a grill for Christmas. My dad... Back when my dad was, like, in university, he would tell me about, like, how I don't have to go through this because I'm like not like giga poor anymore. So like he would like do the thing where like he would buy like a crap ton of food and cook it all in one single pot and eat that over the course of a week. The trans woman confirmed. I thought it was clear. I thought it was already clear. Thank you, Lemon River, 20 months ago. I'm sure most of us here will make soup for even needed it. Yeah, you wanna fly over, man? You wanna fly over? I don't think I can do this, man. I'm in a Vtuber company. This video is trash. What the hell? You're so mean. Boy slop. My dad used to cook a boy slop. You know what he told me? He's like, you're so lucky you don't have to do this anymore. Oh my god, thank you, Anonymous! Thank you for 1,000 tips! Thank you, I really appreciate it! Thank you so much for some soup in the blanket. Thank you, Anonymous! I don't think a soup in a blanket is $1,000. Thank you so much! I wanna buy buy Anonymous a beer. We should all buy Anonymous a beer. Anonymous, will you take a beer? We'll all get you a beer. Thank you, Anonymous, for 1,000 tip. Thank you so much. I really appreciate it, Anonymous. Thank you, thank you. Is there a trip for a clank or nurse for Jelly? It's fine. I don't really get sick that often. Like, I don't get, like, cripplingly sick. Because when I was, like, coughing, I could still walk around. I was just a little dizzy and stuff. But, like, the vomiting was the worst part. It was the worst part. Cheers to you, Anonymous. Thank you, Minstrel. Thank you. Thank you so much. One sec. Oh my god. Okay. All good. All good. I think. I'm going to be fine. Okay. I'm not gonna throw up, I think. I just have to not yawn, I'll be good. It sounds dangerous. Yeah, you think, man? It's okay, I got a bag with me. Please no throw up, I'll be good. What was I talking about? I've lost my train of thought again. That's 2 trains of thought that I've lost. I don't remember. Go to the hospital, man. No, but I don't need to go to the hospital for food poisoning. What was I talking about? What do I have to talk about? Oh yeah, by the way, Spawn tickets are up for the concert. You can watch it online this December 21st. The tickets are in the pinned description. Thank you, everybody. We have a ticket goal to hit. I forgot set by who, but we have a ticket goal to hit. And, yeah, and if we hit the ticket goal, it will help us, Invaders, and the rest of PhaseConnect, what do you call that? Justify doing these in the future. Yay! What does hitting the goal do? I forgot, I didn't ask. Is the goal a decensor? No, the decensor goal is from album sales. That's from album sales, like from the site. Oh my god. Have we hit that yet? I need to ask for an update. I don't know. Physical? Physical album? Yeah, some of them don't know, but there's a picture of our legs in a hot tub. And like, we were like, we'll decensor this if we hit our album sales goals. Yeah, I didn't remember. Now legs in the hot tub. It's a very blatant way to promote the album sales. You got a shipment notice? It's shipping out? No way! And the pre-orders haven't even ended. What do you mean? Didn't show you tattoos? I don't got any tattoos. No! What? Some are getting shipped? In this economy? What? That's like less than are you kidding me? That cannot be real. That cannot be real, dude. What? Oh, they're supposed to have them at ALiAS. Oh, that's why. Oh, okay. What? But quick merch in this economy in PhaseConnect? I'm still missing your coffee. Yeah, I don't know, man. You just email them. You can't come to me when it comes to merch because I'm like completely hands off for merchandise. I may be a talent, but like I'm completely hands off about my own merch. Unless it's like designing it. Printing. You also got a shipment notice for Last Signal album. Chat, this may be the fastest you're ever going to get PhaseConnect merch shipped out. The Last Signal album is as quick as it gets. Man, it's as quick as it gets. So if you want to experience PhaseConnect shipping, you should buy the Last Signal. You should buy a Last Signal album. This is Jerry. Her talent is jokes, not shipping merch. I mean, yeah, it's true. I'm a product. I'm a product that distinct things are branded around. It's pretty interesting, don't you think? I think it's so interesting that I am a product. I think it's so interesting. It's so fun, you know? I'm a consumer product. I'm a product that is free for people to consume on YouTube. Wouldn't people consider that demeaning? I think it's so interesting, though. Is it not interesting? Objectifying women. I mean, I clearly exist to be objectified. Like, look at me. Right? I think sometimes the reality of things are better to be accepted than to, like, be fought. You know? I'm a mark, and I think it's a what do you call that? It's a privilege to be able to be marketable. So Sakana is technically a human trafficker. I'm not a human, I'm an alien. You know? And I think it's nice. I appreciate it. Every day I wake up, every stream I do, I think about how lucky I am to be objectified, to be a product for PhaseConnect, and to sell merchandise with me on it, and also for you to watch me and stuff. To be a YouTuber. And I think it's nice. So thank you for watching me. It still sounds wrong somehow. It's because when people think about like product, they think about like literal like women in windows. That's not as official. Now we know he's a coyote. I'm an alien. And like, you know how I got all the Jelly Hoshiumi merch? I still have like the box next to my table here, and like I think it's just so interesting that like I have all these products branded after me, right? Who in the world has products branded after them? You know, my Daki, my standees, my etc. And I think it's nice that some of you have those products too. And I'm like sitting in your home and stuff. Hi, Fit Time Watcher here. Welcome back. I want the Jubo. I haven't gotten my Jubo. It's pretty wild even from the Zen. Can't imagine what it's like for you. It's interesting for me. I don't know. I guess I could talk about it a little bit, like what it's like to go from, cause I think back in the past, right? Back in the past, I'm an invader. Yeah, I'm an invader. So I do have a PO. So back in the past, it was like kind of like when you start streaming and stuff, and like your first like dream or like your first goal would always be something like, oh, I want to have merch. I want to become a marketable plushie and stuff like that. George Jorman drills. Thank you for speaking for the soup. Yeah, past life. It's like when VTubers reincarnate into new VTubers. Yeah? And like, yeah, when you first start out as like, I guess in any sort of entertainer, you want to grow and you want to have merchandise, you think it's so cool for people or like for singers or for VTubers to have like an album, to have like original music, to have like stuff like that, you know? And like, slowly, surely, eventually, I get into PhaseConnect, and like, literally, during debut, you get your own standee merchandise. You know? Slowly, surely, you start to accumulate, like, merch, and then you start to get your Daki, and then you get your birthday stuff, you get your desk mat, you know? And like, you start to grow in viewers, you start to grow in chatter, you start to see new people, you see old people that have been here from the very beginning, you start to grow like your humor, you know, you start to grow like Jorb, you know, stuff like that. You know? And like, it only really settles in when you think about it explicitly, because it doesn't feel like anything when it happens like bit by bit. But when you see everything like accumulate in an area, you're like, holy crap, it's actually happened. You know? You're like, I have my inside joke like those big VTubers do. I have a custom background. I've got an album with my gen. I've got outfits with my gen. I've got a Daki that people actually like have on their bed. Honestly, Super Happy when I found out you were joining Phase. Thank you! Yeah. And like, you got like new Star Knights, old Star Knights who've been here for like 2 years. You know, you put the Daki in the car on outings. You got like, your own plush, and people start taking pictures of like their like merch corner with you in it, and you're like, what the hell? I'm actually a thing. You know, I'm actually a product that are on shelves. That's on shelves. I actually sell products on shelves, even though it's like an online shelf. It's kind of weird buying merch of an anime girl, which I've been doing for a long time. But this anime girl is a specific person who I can rage bait on YouTube, and I have merch of her on my desk. I can't imagine how it feels for you either. I know my Oshis. I know I have merch of my Oshis. I have VTuber merch of like my favorite VTubers on my desk. I guess I kind of know if it's just really surreal, isn't it? It's like, damn, it's my thing. It's like a thing. I can't tell you. I'm gatekeeping. I'm a product next to Mr. Beast's Feastables. How do you think people like that feel? You know, I feel like that's like a way bigger thing. Like, you go from a content creator to selling like actual food products. Can you rage bait your Oshi? I'm too shy to talk to my Oshi. I just buy her merch. Yeah, no, I think it's crazy, you know? And like, I don't know how I would feel if I were to like see my merch in a physical store. I don't think I could handle it. You know? Cause you know, I've never been to those PhaseConnect cons. You know, it's like where I am is pretty secluded, like pretty cut off from like all this VTuber stuff, PhaseConnect stuff. You know, there was like one store where you're cut out exactly, man. I think that's crazy. I think that's crazy. Like if I walked into that store, I think I would probably leave. I think I would probably leave. You know? I'm kind of happy to be where I am right now. I sure hope I don't find like, cause like sometimes I go to like stores, right? And then they sell like, mostly it's all Hololive merch, right? And I'm like sitting there, I'm like, damn, what if one day, one fine day, PhaseConnect grows big enough to justify putting merch into like Animate. You know, I don't think I would leave the house. I don't think I would leave the house. I think I would just not watch anime. I think I would just not go into Animate. I think I would just not go inside. Go to the store, see a cat, see merch, one of your stocks. Like, it really doesn't seem real until it is. Does it mean one day Phase will wear the 5XL shirt? We will. I wonder if they'll sell the Jelly hoodie at the con. I wonder if they can sell hoodies at the con. Find a new hobby like hunting. I want to go fishing. I gotta start learning ASL so I can sign. So people don't recognize me based on my voice. I see like VTubers going out in public, like ordering stuff from like a donut store, and then them going, "Are you this VTuber from Twitch?" And I'm like, if that happened to me, I would literally kill myself. What kind of fishing? I don't know. River fishing? Phase feels like it would be at Walmart. I would do unspeakable things to that Walmart. That'd be really nice, though. Just deepen your voice. Hello, I am not Jelly Hoshiumi. I am... My name is... Tom... World's worst not jelly voice? What the hell is wrong with you? You're so mean to me. What is this one? It's my real voice. I sound like this when I'm not streaming. From MySpace. Tom from MySpace. Tom. Okay, Marge. Voice changer bugging out? Why do you hate me? I'm 2 packs a day. Call me 2-pack. Wait, don't call me 2-pack. What's a VTuber? That's my CEO voice. Yep, 2-pack Yuri. Not 2-pack. No, not 2. I can't be that. 2-pack to come back. Rap for me. Yeah. My name is 2-pack. I'm not a. Could you try to impersonate Mokoko? I couldn't do that. I couldn't do that. 2-pack Jakur. I can't rap, man. I can't think of rhymes on the fly like Cleo. She's a legendary rapper. Bow bow. 4 packs, maybe 6 packs. Let's just go for 6, man. It's a good number. Bow bow. When's the rap battle? I'll lose. We should play that like crappy Jackbox rapping game. The robot one. I saw Northern Lion play it, and it was really funny. We should play that one. I think it would be really funny. You've played that with who? Jackbox is chat. Yeah, but you gotta be actually funny though. I don't want to read your unfunny replies. Southern Cat with his friends. You have friends! Jackbox and Vader collab would be very fun. Yeah, I agree. I think there's I was actually planning that, but then I got I actually talked about that in chat, but then I got sick. Chat is funnier than you. Why are you so mean to me? Also, that's not true. I'm 100% funnier than you 100% of the time, 99% of the time. You're sure 1 out of 100 of my messages is funny? Make that 2 out of 100. Funny adjacent? No, I'm hilarious. You just have crappy humor if you don't think I'm funny. Yep. Hilarious? Huh? 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 If you're hilarious, tell us a good joke. I can't do that when you put me on the spot like that, man. Funny looking. I'm not funny looking. I'm a stand-up comedian. Do a stand-up comedy stream? You know, I've been watching a lot of stand-up comedy, and like, if there's something that I can't do, it's 100% stand-up comedy. I don't know how the hell, like, people think about, like, funny things. Like, they just look at... Actually, no. All I have to do as a stand-up comedian is, like, look in the crowd and then point at somebody with a disability and then laugh at them. Janak. Sounds bad. You steal jokes? So do you have to watch a lot of stand-up comedy then? They'll point back. Yeah, but I'm the one doing stand-up comedy. You can't even stand up. Jelly, if you release a shaver, call it Gillette. I think that's copyright infringement. I mean, you work as a virtual crowd. No, but you guys are... Technically, I'm the one... I'm standing up. You're just chat bubbles. Yeah, no, whose line is it anyway? Is often really funny and impressive. Isn't that, that's not stand-up comedy. That's improv. That's improv. Watching stand-up is good for your job, no? Yeah, but it just flies, like, into one ear and out the other, man. I don't, like, retain any of the jokes or the skills. Do you have to go into stand-up comedy class? Dude, one time I was on the plane, like, and then there was, like, this really cringe show about, like, this socially inept Indian person who was like learning how to do stand-up comedy, and like it was so bad. I watched like 10 minutes of it and then I just clicked out of it. Damn, we just got dehumanized. I didn't dehumanize you. You have to imagine from my perspective, man. Yeah, it was really cringe. It was really bad. I was like just scrolling like the list of movies, and one of it was about stand-up comedy, so I clicked on it. It was like the worst thing ever. I could have just said Indian. No, it wasn't an Indian show. It was a British show. It was like a British show, but like they featured like a woman, a white guy, and an Indian. And then it was really funny because the Indian was working like tech support, and then like he tried to like talk to his coworkers by being funny. Cause I remember that part. It was really cringe. Anyways, he like tried to like talk to his fellow coworkers, and then they just looked at him for like 10 seconds and just went like haha, and then in the next scene it was like cut, and then he just went to HR. Sports drink, soup and crackers, fun and weird and better. Thank you. I might just call it in a bit because I'm feeling pretty bad. Thank you. Welcome for the 22nd. Welcome back. Yeah, like half the time I didn't even know what the hell I was watching, man. And then the next show I watched was like this equally cringe show movie about like rich people in the stock market. Oh my god. Oh my god, it was so bad. Oh my god, it was like 4 rich CEOs go hang out, and then like the stock market starts crashing, and then like, oh my god, it was so bad. The money, no, it was something else. It was so bad. It was so bad. I watched like 20 minutes of it. I watched so much of it. Where do you find those horrible shows? It was on the plane! Wolf of Wall Street. No. I don't remember what dude, it was like nothing was happening. It looked like it was being filmed by like a freaking amateur, and I don't know, man, it was so bad. It was so bad. I don't know. I don't remember what it was about, but then like it was about like people like like these friends like meeting up in this guy's like penthouse mansion on like a snowy place, and then like they were like kind of taking shots at each other, like jabbing, like, and then they were like ha 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 ha. Just kidding, you know that, right? Probably because I didn't understand what the hell was going on, because I didn't understand any of the rich person lingo that they were using. Playing movies are desperation tier? Dude, it was worse because I don't even know if they're being serious or not. Like, their social cues are so difficult. Yeah, I was pretty desperate, man. I was pretty desperate. Jesus. Mission Impossible? Oh my god, I watched like the newest Mission Impossible too, but like I slept, so like I don't know what about that. I don't know what was about that Mission Impossible, but like it was like the start of the movie, they were like talking about this woman from like the previous series, from the previous movie, and blah 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 blah. I think she was like French or something, and then like there was a lot of silence. There was like a lot of no talking. There was a lot of like no talking, and then I fell asleep, and then when I woke up, Tom Cruise was falling from an airplane. It's crazy. Did I miss the vom? I didn't even vom. I didn't. Anyways, I'm feeling kind of finished, so I might call it for today. Last time I watched I was on a plane. I watched the old Kirk Douglas Spartacus movie followed by a random western. Thank you, Red Olsen, for the 5 super. Who the hell is Kirk Douglas Spartacus? What the hell is Spartacus? I'm too young for this. I'm not throwing up for you, man. I need to stop throwing up. It's a movie from the 60s. I'm not from the 60s. I'm not from the 60s. The only Kirk I know is Charlie Kirk. Jelly is finished here. I'm finished. Dude, I've been like on Twitter, right? I've been on Twitter. We carry the flame. No, but I've been on Twitter, right? And then there's been this resurgence of, not really resurgence. There's been this surge of GIFs where people deepfake Charlie Kirk's face onto GIFs. You know what I'm talking about? You know? And I would scroll, and I would think something is wrong with that GIF, and I would just assume that it's Charlie Kirk. And I think I'm right every single time. Kirkified, do not Kirkify me. Kirkland? They're real videos. Dude, one time I accidentally sent like the IShowSpeed nodding face, but with Charlie Kirk's face on it instead, and I didn't see it until it sent it. I was like, oh my god, that's not the one I wanted to send. Yeah, the IShowSpeed like face, but like it was Charlie Kirk, and I accidentally sent the one of the Charlie Kirk instead of the IShowSpeed one. Dude, it looked pretty similar, man. I'm not gonna lie. I can barely recognize Charlie Kirk. I'm gonna be honest with you. I just assume everything is Charlie. I would scroll like Twitter, and then I would like, hold on a second, that's not who I think it is, and then I would just be like, is that Charlie Kirk? Okay, anyways, thank you guys for coming. Dude. Hey guys are coming. I'm gonna go lie down. I just know he has a change my mind table guy. I mean, yeah, I think so. I don't remember, I'm gonna be honest with you. But yeah, rest in peace. Anyways, thank you everybody for coming. That's Crowder. What? Who? Okay, anyways, thank you guys. That's Steven Crowder. Who the hell is Steven Crowder, man? I know the Change My Mind table guy, but I don't know what the hell his name is. I'm glad I got to stream. I'm glad I could talk. Thank you guys for participating. Thank you. I'm glad I got to stream. At least what now? Did my net die? I think my net's dead. What the hell's up with my internet? Yeah, thank you guys. I'm glad that I got to stream. I miss streaming and I miss talking. I need to go touch some grass. I'm really tired. And thank you guys for coming. The stream is freezing because the stupid net is not cooperating with me today. What the hell? Okay, it's back. Alright, thank you guys. I will try to make it for Coffee Craft tomorrow. I think I should be able to. Might not be for long. I don't know. If I'm feeling completely better, then I think I'll be able to make it. But I'm not sure because, you know, motion sickness and being regular sick doesn't really mesh well together. Thank you for watching me today, and I appreciate it, everybody. Thank you. Bye-bye. Bye-bye. See you next time. Thanks for streaming despite still feeling a little sick. Rest well and heard funny. No, thank you for coming to watch me despite me being sick. I think that's a lot better. Yes,